What's going on, guys? Oh my Godzilla, back here with a very exciting Godzilla figure review. Guys, today we are taking a look at the Bandai Godzilla 2001 Godzilla Hamtaro collaboration figure. Guys, let's jump right in.
Oh my god!
Alrighty guys, we are back here, and first I want to take a look at the box. I'm having to go handheld here because this box is so big, especially compared to the figure. Like, this figure was just chilling in here, like that. So I just want to take a look at the picture on the front. Really cool. We kind of got a teaser of the Hamtaro, and then there, Bandai Namco on the front there. Godzilla 2001 Bandai logo. This is the top. Flip it over. You got the Hamtaro. Looks super weirdly hand painted here, but that is alright. A cool silhouette of Godzilla nonetheless. There is kind of the same deal on the back of the box. Side looks pretty similar as well, just only Godzilla by himself. And the bottom of the box just kind of features some of your usual goobity-goo. Let's jump into the figure. So here we are, Godzilla Hamtaro collaboration, giving us this awesome GMK Godzilla figure. Guys, I really love some of the detail on this figure. The spines look gorgeous. But let's go ahead and just start at the bottom and kind of work our way up. Have a couple of small blemishes here on the toe claws, but they look really good. Awesome detail on them. I love kind of the lines and the paintwork, how the white fades to gray, fades into Godzilla's kind of regular skin tone. Obviously, the detail on the scales and texture on Godzilla's legs, knees, different than the legs, looks great. Kind of the groin area moving into the midsection. The chest looks great. You kind of got some of the lapses that the suit would have. The hand claws have a similar awesome effect as the toe claws do. The arms look great. Great detail in here, turn into some big scales up as you get towards the shoulders. The outer layer of spines looks really great. The main spines look awesome. The tail is painted all the way down to the tip. I really, really can appreciate that. Really enjoy that. The bottom of the figure has some pretty decent detail along the tail as well. Bottoms of the feet are undetailed. You got some kind of usual wordage on the bottom there. And then, guys, moving into the head of Godzilla, let's go up a notch here to get into the face and the head of this Godzilla. I don't know if you could tell in the intro of the video, I did have two heads on display. This figure does come with two heads, but we're going to take a look at the Hamtaro head first. So obviously great texture and detail on the neck moving up to the head. The teeth look great. They are individually sculpted for the most part. I like how you have some kind of doubled up teeth right here. Looks great. Just kind of gives Godzilla a total beast look to him. You got those awesome GMK white eyes. Top of the head looks great. I do wish we had a little bit of paint kind of mixing up into the top of the head. It's a hard cutoff here at the neck, but at least the tail is all the way done, so I can't complain too much in that realm. And then obviously you have the Hamtaro collaboration. We have the, I will take this head off the body here to take a better look at the Hamtaro inside. So you can kind of see, it's funny, his ears are actually pinned down by the teeth inside Godzilla's mouth. He's got his kind of usual cute little hamster face going on. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I don't really know anything about Hamtaro other than it's a cute little Japanese hamster. And they've done some collaborations with Godzilla. So there it is. There he is chilling in there. Looks great. Let's go ahead and compare the two heads here. Obviously the one has a mouth open a little bit bigger. The eyes pretty much look the same. Awesome milky glossed over eyes. From the front, this Godzilla looks amazing. Really great looking front on. And the profile is great as well. And it is definitely cool how they give you the option to do either or, you know, the Hamtaro or just a regular head. I'm glad they gave us that option. It looks great from the back. Giving me Monster vs. Godzilla vibes from the back. But the inside of the mouth on the Godzilla, without the Hamtaro stuck in the head, has pretty decent detail. The tongue has some detail. Even has a texture line in the back there. A little bit of detail on the roof of the mouth there. So let's go ahead and slap a head back on this Godzilla and get into some articulation. So obviously, since the head can straight up be removed, you are going to have easy movability on the head joint there. The arms and legs do articulate, guys, but they're very fickle and they're very loud. So I'm sure I could really, really push these guys to go 360, but I do not want to. But you can get enough movement out of them to kind of pose the figure however you'd kind of want to within the realm of reason, with the arms at least. The legs, and that's actually using a pretty good amount of strength there. The legs are very difficult to move and pose. I assume they will probably loosen up if I continue to mess with them, but I also don't want to kind of scuff paint. So I'm just going to kind of let him chill as is. I don't need to really be messing with him too much. I am fine having his legs be like that and his arms kind of do one of those deals. The arms are a little easier to move, like I said earlier, though, so I'm not going to worry about moving the arms a little bit here and there. Guys, let me go ahead and size this figure up to a couple figures for you, just so you can get a scale of how big he is. He is on the larger side. Let's go ahead and scale next to it. 8-inch. It's the 8-inch GMK, so he's a little bit bigger than him, coming in closer to the 8.5 or even 9-inch mark. So that's the 8-inch GMK Bandai Godzilla figure. So definitely not perfectly in scale with those figures, meaning of course he's going to be bigger than a standard 6-inch Movie Monster Series figure. This is the 2023 release of Godzilla Final Wars. So definitely going to tower well over the Movie Monster Series 6 inches, meaning he's going to well tower over the GodziHam-Kun figures. This is the new metallic black. But I just figured I'd bust him out because he's the only other Godzilla Hamtaro collab. The GodziHam-Kun figure does almost scale well with just the head, though. So you could do that if you wanted to. I'm very torn on how to display this guy. Yeah, of course, because part of me wants to display him with the cute little Hamtaro head. Part of me wants to display him looking kind of more regular, like a Godzilla would look. I'll probably end up displaying him with the Hamtaro head on the body, and then the other head down below, just because, you know, come on. How many GMK figures do I have? A few. How many Godzillas do I have eating a Hamtaro other than the GodziHam-Kun, the little guys? 0. So definitely a very unique figure. Glad I picked this guy up. I was able to find him secondhand at a fairly reasonable price. He is going to set you back a little bit if you want him. I'd be shocked if you could find him for anything under 70 or 80. Probably closer to 120 bucks is going to be the going rate here in 2023. But I definitely am glad I picked this guy up. He's a very unique, very cool figure. I would not at all mind more Godzilla X Hamtaro collabs because they're very fun, especially the ones. Obviously, I really like the GodziHam-Kun figures, but you know, once you do this, a couple other colors, you know, you just kind of run out of stuff to do. So doing kind of these bigger Bandai figures is really special, really cool. This is the only one I believe that we have to date. And emphasize, it gives me another Bandai Preimum kind of figure in the collection. Bandai Preimum is kind of in the line of the Mutos, the Muto set I have. There's a video for those, and the anime trilogy Mechagodzilla got a Bandai Preimum figure done for it. So they kind of just do different figures. It's very interesting to kind of track what their track record, because they don't have a ton of releases, and the ones they do have are kind of disconnected and random, and they're all in different kind of styles. This one is obviously kind of similar to a Movie Monster Series figure with kind of a gimmick. The Mutos were kind of a little more detailed than a regular Movie Monster Series figure would be. The anime Mechagodzilla was just bigger than a Movie Monster Series standard figure would be, but in similar, actually, in, you know, almost no articulation. So just kind of interesting to track what they do. But guys, this has been the Bandai Godzilla X Hamtaro GMK Godzilla from 2001 in the Bandai Preimum line. Guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Do you have it? Do you want to have it? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one.